Greetings everyone, and Great here with another couple heroes to replay. Spawn on the north side as the Wehrmacht forces, we have Troglodyte. Spawn on the south side as the Red British forces, we've got the Shoegazer. We do have one doctrine selected. We've got the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment, gone for full intersection bulletins. I don't know if these guys affect the assault sections. They may or may not. It's actually a bit of coin flip whether they do. We also got tier 1 skip for the Wehrmacht player, MG42 the Pioneers. Was going for assault squads. Oh, going for Royal Engineers and assault squad as well. We've got another doctrine locked into the close air support doctrine. That's a relatively rare doctrine to see nowadays. And his boltons are also the increased pen for the Panzer IV, which actually is a nice bolton. The Panzer IV gun can be a little bit unreliable. Increased armor protection, that's more probably better for the up armor Panzer IVs, assume that else affects them. For regular Panzer IVs, there's not many things they will reliably bounce, make it more reliably to bounce. And Panzer Grenadiers 2% harder hit, that's actually quite nice. We're just going for our tier 1 skip. In order to make the tier 1 skip better, usually what I go for boltons is there is a Pioneer and make harder hit bolton, as well as increased rate of fire. Let's see, there's a couple good MG42 bulletins go along with that. There's increased rate of fire and I think increased burst duration, making a very reliable MG. But he has to capture some sectors and get some fuel to get the fast battle phase 1 in order to get the Panzer Grenadiers. Other bulletins are good for tier 1 skip is probably also the 2-2 bulletin as well. Go for increased like protection or reduced cost, as well as doctrines with the 250 half track, because loading up the 250 half track has a lot more armor than say an M3, and so it's even better clown car that arrives a little bit later.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Assault section now deployed on the field. Another one. Panzer Grenadiers will generally do quite nice versus them, though it's always about positioning in that case. He has gotten this part of the map quite locked down. He's going for a bit of a map. The tier 1 skip's always a little bit bold. This whole section a little bit idle, doing nothing. Battle phase 1 is queued. Gonna take a little bit of time to get completed. Bit of wire there. So he's gonna have the left side of the map pretty well locked down, especially the fuel point. Not so much the VP, but the mission point. And is this a cutoff sector, the VP? Nope, looks like it does get established through flyers right there. Early med bunker? Panzer Grenadiers do require medics quite more than even Grenadiers. Maybe a little bit too early. Maybe goes for Panzer Grenadier. I think he should have squeezed out 2 Panzer Grenadiers or even a light mechanized company before going to the ambulance.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
He may skip tier 2 and perhaps go straight to tier 3. Who knows? That'd be very bold. He does have 1 fuel point, which is important, but remember as well, these are basically half fuel points as well as a half ammunition point. They're still very important points. The Wehrmacht player's at 20 fuel, his opponent's at 32. He's at 32 missions, while his opponent's at 52. A lot of 2s. Does get suppressed there. Pioneers could advance their way forward. Got a mine over here. He assumed there's going to be some teller mines, which I think there may be a teller mine on the. Actually, no, that could be. Actually, there could be a teller mine somewhere. I think his munitions would be higher by now.
Yes.
There's a possibility that squad gets wiped out. Pioneers can't really do good squad wiping. But if you would have positioned next to that boat, Pioneers lay down some wire there. Second Panzer Grenadier on the build queue.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
I wonder if he's gonna go for a supply drone drop on the fuel sector and try to go for a rapid upgrade like that. Go for rapid next battle phase. Light mechanized company not being pulled in the field. Okay, bundle grenade. Make it the squad wipe. Could have got the squad wipe there. That guy was lagging very far behind. No medics there. Other S mines. Not teller mine, but S mines. Does find the standard infantry section there, and since he's running away, he's going to get a lot of free damage there. Pioneers need to hit the retreat button and sprint away. But now the Panzer Grenadiers are negative cover, taking a lot of extra damage there. Got ripped apart taking some negative cover. Third Panzer Grenadier on the build queue. He has smoke grenades available. We'll try smoking out the MG.
We have been assigned fresh Panzergren. We are losing a sector.
So no medics here. The landmine there, very nice. No minesweepers just yet for the Wehrmacht player. That squad fully withdraws. Mortar in the region, he can barrage down the MG. Who has repositioned out the garrison, very good. Some more wire there. Assault section in defensive position. A fast company command post, very nice. Maybe a fast centaur could be on the possibility. Formal centaur would be, I think, ideal. He knows this one's gone for a tier 1 skip. He hasn't seen anything in tier 2 just yet either, so that is a big question mark still in his mind. He's not researched escape battle phase 2 just yet. Doesn't even have enough command points for supply drone drop. That's why I'm not building the structures as well. You do lose out a bit of experience for just not building the structures. Got a British landmine here. You declare that land as mine. This guy's gonna be too close. That one's facing the wrong direction. That's the other one. He now has enough fuel to get the next battle phase. Just need a little bit more. Actually, no. He doesn't need more manpower. I always forget which ones cost 100 and 200 manpower.
Reconnaissance flight set to go.
That assault section may actually get wiped out. He's not proper pursuing, however. Does get wiped out there. Good mortar hit there.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
He does have a minesweeper here. We'll spot this landmine. It has been swept. This one has not been detected just yet. Vickers right there. Very nice. Mortar against some splash there. May see a bundle grenade. You may find this landmine. Found it. You need to slam that retreat button. Is that another landmine there? Nope, that's just a barrel. What's left of one. And he's going for the supply drop now on the munitions sector. Okay, I thought it was going to be for the fuel sector. This will give him, what, 5 or 6 crates? I always forget. Plus 30 munitions. If it's 5 crates, it's 150 munitions.
The enemy is taking our territory.
In comparison to a munitions cast, munitions cast provide you plus 5 munitions per minute. This will give you a large amount of munitions very, very quickly. $150 munitions. So this can give you effectively 15 minutes worth of munitions almost immediately. And you can still pick it up. They're like weapon slot items rather than heavy weapons. Picks that up, and that was the last of his drops there. Very good. He collected all 150 missions.
The enemy is taking our territory.
1v1's this ability is actually pretty good. In team games, it's probably a good idea to try to get cash instead to spread the wealth. Since caches will provide a lot more income. Not exponentially more income, just geometrically. Farmo will spot this other MG there, falls back. The rebel player's in full retreat. He is building tier 3 now. He needs a little bit more fuel. If he would have got this fuel drop, he would have enough for a Panzer IV. But manpower still would be an issue. He needs another like 2 minutes worth of manpower, which he still needs another 2 minutes worth of fuel to get a Panzer IV out. So assuming he doesn't have any unnecessary manpower expenditures, he's on track to get a Panzer IV.
We have 300 points remaining.
Good shots there. Pioneers again suppressed, so does the assault section. Smoke grenade there. Well, 2 Panzer Grenadiers have Panzerschrecks.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
He's going to have to rely on his vehicles for anti-infantry. He's going to have basically no anti-tank, and that's where he invests all his missions into. So he does have a way to fight the Cromwell, but it's a costly way. Not only costs us a lot of missions, but it also costs a lot of anti-infantry capability. I just don't like Panzer Grenadiers. I prefer them being effective anti-infantry squads than AT squads. If I want AT, I just get a Zis, or not Zis, Pack 40. That's just my preference. He is going for Flak Panzer Ostwind. I think a Panzer would be generally be better. 1, he has Boltons for it. 2, I find the Panzer IV more reliable versus vehicles than Panzerschrecks. It's going for triple Panzerschreck. So right now he only really has the MG42s for infantry and soon to be Ostwind.
Ostwind ready for deployment.
Attack, the enemy will get a drubbing, thanks to our new anvil
Panzerschreck does connect, got the Ostwind firing away. Panzer is taking some damage. There are technically 4 STGs there. One grenade rolls a pretty sizable miss there. Panzerschreck does connect, does fall back there. Ostwind still firing away. He can receive a heat grenade, but he will not. M42, what was that? Was that the destroy cover ability? That must have been misclick. He must have misclicked, thinking he was trying to click on heat grenades, but actually clicked on or destroy cover, not grenade.
Capture point is being overrun.
Cromwell here. Got a fight for us.
Now, there's 3 Panzer Grenadiers here. So that's 6 STGs. So it's effectively 1.5 Panzer Grenadiers to fight against the infantry section. Vickers push way forward. Bundle grenade going to be cast. Does get interrupted. Does fall back there.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by. We have 200 points remaining.
Heavy cover does go down. Fuel drop now being cast. This will, of course, give him 50 fuel, which in comparison to a fuel cache provides 3 per minute. That will effectively get him what?
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
I'm trying to think how many minutes that is. At least 10. For like 12 minutes worth of fuel. Cromwell push way forward, does get a shot there. Got an airburst barrage. He has gone for Anvil. Soul 6 charge way forward, gets some good pinch shots there. Of course, he has nothing to stop the Soul sections. Oswin has plenty of health. He does drop a Pantrek. He may lose the squad entirely. 6 pounder now pulling fuel as well. Pick up all the fuel. And the supply drop ability, it does have a pretty fast cooldown. And the main gun destroyed of the Oswin. Cromwell moving around. Howdy. This one's not doing all too well. I think Shrek Pull-Up is more of a 2v2 or team game strategy that can be a bit more viable. And 1v1s, not so much, looks like. I just think they're weak. You probably hate them for other reasons. It's just so easy just to see a teammate just lose everything in an instant. If when your opponent goes for them, I don't really fear them. I still are not afraid to charge T-34s into them. And also Sherman high explosive rounds. Because here's the thing as well. You see your opponent going for Shrek Blob. If you annihilate the Shrek Blob, force them to invest in reinforcements, they can't deploy out vehicles. Sometimes the best way to counter your opponent's vehicles is just to wipe out the manpower. Don't even bother about fuel.
We are losing a sector.
Good shot there. Good smoke round. Got AT gun in the region. It's AT gun at this point in time. Just needs to fall back. Oswin's still getting repaired on up.
Stuka can strafe at your command.
The damager on the MG. Grenadiers will need to fall back. Before 2 will suppress this squad, but they do throw a coordination fire order on top of it. First airburst round in 3, 2, 1. That was a little bit early. Oh, does find a British landmine. Does clean on up. Henstreck's moving around. Now got a regular Churchill on the field, and Churchills are good versus Panzerschreck Blobs, believe it or not, because they just have so much health, and they have decent armor rate to bounce their shots as well. And plus, with the veterans, they also have decent anti-infantry take in general. Great bundle grenade there. Pyrotechnic squad does get wiped on out. Does fall back there. Regular Panzer IV now pulling the field, which Churchills are also pretty good against. Almost a hard counter. Close to a hard counter than a soft counter, that's for sure. Gotta run. Gotta go fast. Churchill gets a good shot there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Horseman gets Specialty 1. It should be pretty quick for all these Panzerschrecks in the field. You get access to not only the side-mounted porthole Sten guns, you also get the Vickers K light machine gun on top. Also advance way forward. This guy is super piled up there, so AoE damage would annihilate him if he didn't fire all the rounds in that stone fence. Mortar fire, pretty good close range smoke barrage there. When I say pretty good, I mean not so good. But I'm always happy to see smoke barrages. It means somebody has some vision. Panzer gets abandoned. Just destroy it. I don't think he's going to he's going to try to secure it. Does find the S-lines. He's taking ring of the Royal Engineers. Osman took severe damage there. Barmel definitely some S-lines. So the MG or the... that is the anti-infantry strafe. Didn't take out the Panzer IV. The heavy sappers could repair it. Heavy sappers do have a pretty good repair rate. Don't repair up the Churchill, repair the Panzer IV. If you want to try to steal it, steal it. In fact, you could just get in it and try to crawl it back home. Another Panzer IV on the build queue. With a Churchill on the field, maybe a better idea to go for some Strugs.
Enemy threatening a capture point. An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Good shot there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Vickers being set up right there, sort of, not really, not at all. Panzer IV is still abandoned there, but he's not trying to destroy it. Okay, now he's trying to repair it up now. A very late start on the repairs. The Sapper's not Veteran C2. Now got that squad falling back.
Keep up the good work, everyone. The new engineer section is waiting for orders. Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Good 10 there onto the Black Panzer. Good pen there. Another good pen. And looks like the Panzer IV will be claimed by the British. That may put him in the pop cap as well. He only has 23 square population.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
He has rebuilt his pyrotechnic squad as well. And Panzer IV has been reclaimed. By the time he gets that some units reinforced, he has probably enough manpower to bring in one more unit. I'm half thinking he should probably bring in a Bofors and just lock down a flank. Oh, so he finds some S-mines there. Capture Panzer IV does take a couple Panzer truck shots. This guy looks to probably get wiped on out. Only took the one lone model. He has knocked around the units, which probably does not get crushed there. Gets a good shot off of them. And he may wipe out that squad entirely. He does, maybe? May see a frag pitch grenade, but need Veteran C1. Does not take up the Panzer Grenadier. Over here got the Barmel taking severe damage. Also taking minimal. Panzer IV Another Panzer IV there. Heat grenade could be cast, but not enough damage on the Panzer IV. Good shots there. And the Corvo will escape out into there thanks to the road and to the Efficiency 2 mobility.
Anti-tank guns is gone.
Also goes down to the, not to the 6-pounder that's controlled by the Axis player. This Panzer IV. Capture Panzer IV will go down. Smoke around there from the Cromwell. Cromwell's one shot away from death. Cromwell just needs to get on out of there. He's being very bold with it. Panzer IV gets unlucky bounce, even with the bull penetration bolt in there. Got really unlucky there. He has 5 Panzer Grenadiers in the field, going for another Panzer IV. As much like medium tank spam, I think Stugs are a little bit better against Churchills than Panzer IVs, even for an increase.
We're losing a capture point.
Does get the bundle grenade cast. We'll probably wipe the squad.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Lines tell on mine, but nothing really poses a threat on the field, other than a whole bunch of Panzerschrecks that are one pairs advancing.
Our capture point. They're trying
There's
to
some
take
smoke
it.
there.
Infantry squad getting clean over here.
Double bounce. Like I said, Churchills are
Supply
good.
line's been cut.
Assault infantry section does take a bit of damage. But they'll force back that Panzer Grenade, no problem. The assault sections get healing over time. Nope, they don't get that. A Marine paired up there.
A capture point is being overrun.
35 pounders being cast somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. Over here. 25 pounders actually doing decent friendly fire damage. So you gotta be careful. Bounce there. Soul section does go down. Vet 2 Cromwell remains before, but there's too much AP here. Beats can't combat bullets because he's or emergency war speed. He's not anvil, he's hammer.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Churchill has been fully repaired, going for another Churchill. Mass Churchills is very fun.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
And support Tree Forge and hunt down the Cromwell, but the Cromwell, no, that's
We have 75
the Churchill.
points left.
There's the Cromwell, getting repaired up pretty quickly.
HQ is
Medic
under
receiving
attack.
fire. You only need one man
Enemy
alive.
retreat
Other
is
medics are not important. He's just free pop. He got 2 kills there. Since he's static right now, he's actually prone to being crushed, instant crushed. Does wipe out that medic squad very quickly. Now got another supply drop for fuel for the Vermont cleric. We already had
Enemy causing
enough
trouble,
for
trying
a
to take one of
Panzer
our
IV,
points.
or was pretty close to it. I can have another one. Another medic on the build queue as well for the British. He had quite a bit of resource float. So this whole section needs medics. The pyrotechnic squad can push forward. Tree. I love ragdolls. I know they are very far from realistic, but I just love ragdolls. Nothing causes me to go more of a laughing fit than really stupid ragdoll stuff. Lagdoll, go along ragdoll, sounds even more fun. Good pinstrick shots there,
Capture point is being overrun.
but the enforce falls back. Double pinstrick shot there. Cromwell starts to be careful about Panzerschrecks. Looks like the captured Vickers will take out the uncaptured Vickers. Churchill does get flanked, but the Churchill has a lot of health behind it. He's very healthy, and he's more than just big bone. Multiple bounces there as well. The Churchill has a pretty good armor rate. This Panzer IV has to be very careful. He's out of vision range this one. Does get a bounce there with the Churchill. See the bounce there as well.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
By all metrics, Churchills are heavy tanks. So medium tanks like Panzer IVs will have trouble versus them. On the Vickers there. Churchill not backing off. He could throw some smoke to cover his retreat. Does throw away Panzer IV there. Should have kept on running. Handshakes trying to pursue it. Now he has Specialty 1, so it gets the Pinto mount and does get the port hole stems as well.
We're losing a capture point.
Throw some smoke there. Took some hits there and a lot of bounces. Force on the ground there. Looks like it rolled a whole bunch of misses. Now here comes the sappers. And something being called. There's the anti-infantry strafe. And the Churchill does have decent mobility.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
Good shot there on the MG. The yellow Churchill's now rotating down south, almost for C1 itself. Does take out that MG. Roll some misses there. That's a Bet 3 Cromwell. Churchill takes some bounces. Did lose a sapper somewhere. And the Panzer IV may go down, but C1 with Churchill. That's a good shot there. He's prioritized fire, I would say. Cromwell may go down the mass Pantrax. Goes to smoke there. Churchill's rear armor is exposed, but there's a possibility of crushes here. Oof, took a hit there. You can probably bring the strafe support. Trying to zigzag, avoid the force fire ground, pyrotechnics being thrown. But he will save both the Churchills. They're going to need a lot of work, though. He has enough fuel to bring in another Cromwell or Centaur. I think it'd be a good idea to just go for another Churchills.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Right now, the British player has a good amount of BPs. He can always trade time for resources as well. And he could have brought in the strafing support in either of those two locations. He does have heavy sappers, so the extra repair rate will be very useful.
Trained and ready to go.
Goes for another recovery sapper, or not recovery sapper, assault section. I don't know if that's going to be super useful. I think honestly going for another Churchill and Royal Engineer, get another heavy engineer out would probably be better. Just go full Churchill spam. And I do believe as well, Bofors could be quite nice as well. Instruct Panzergrenadiers tend to have trouble versus Bofors. Extremely put on the high ground, so if you put a Bofors right there, it will fire downwards on the low ground, making the gun much more effective. Oh look, there's a Panzer IV in the distance.
The enemy's taken a proper thrashing. He's down to only 50 points.
So make advance over here. Churchills are spawning. Pressure C1, pressure C2 gives him reloads the main gun more quickly and rotates the turret quickly.
Did well.
That sector has now been captured.
Machine gun crew ready and waiting. AT gun you ordered is ready.
Churchills have been repaired.
Heavy armor ready to
And a
go.
bow efficiency 1. He almost has no fuel for another Churchill. Just needs a bit more population space. He's actually a pop cap. No, I'm so surprised he actually went for the AT gun. He's only fighting against a single Panzer IV. Let's do a dive bomb somewhere. Sapper does not get wiped out there. On the ragdolls have went flying. Bundle grenade there. There may be a smoke grenade there. I can't see. That damage there on that sapper. That sapper assault section. Vision blind crit.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Watch your sides, little bastards.
Churchill touch me forward, getting some damage. Taking a little bit of damage. Throws a grenade, only getting some damage.
Capture point is being overrun.
They're trying to flank us.
Of course, there's a lot of extra MGs firing at the moment. This Churchill takes severe damage. He's pulled back there. The captured 6-pounder is causing issues, which is much more reliable than Panther Shreks. Smoke rounds there.
Ready to motor.
Good pen there on the Panzer IV. 6-pounder gets a good hits there. Bullets on out of there. One more shot, he's down. Does get out of range, however. These squads push way forward. Got some smoke right there. We do have now the Panther squad heading down south. Got 5 Panther grenades in the field. Do actually got a full Panther in the field. Churchills will have trouble first hit. So that 6-pounder will be useful. Goes from smoke there. Has plenty of health. Not in any danger of going down. But both these Churchills are quite wounded. Dodges that grenade. Assault section push way forward. Got smoke here from the pyrotechnic squad.
Enemy
Panther's
causing
moving
trouble,
around,
trying to
trying to
take one
hunt
of
down
our
some
points.
stuff. AT gun could get decrewed by the STGs. The Churchills in the region, Veterancy 2, severely wounded. Vickers
Losing
up
a capture
here.
point.
This Churchill may actually go down. He's a little bit surrounded at the moment. There's 3 squads of Panther Shreks and the Panther. Panther immediately gets a pen there, throws some smoke there. Panther Shrek will get a pen.
Trying to work around the flanks.
Panther will start rotating his turret forward, having trouble retargeting. And gonna destroy the crit there on the Churchills. Strafing around onto something. And there goes the Churchill. Another Churchill on the
Churchill
build
tank
queue.
has been destroyed. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Heavy armor ready to go.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
As Grenadier squad does fall back, we do have this guy
Damned
here.
enemies trying to take a point from us.
And the capture figures capture the flank. The British player just needs to hold on the points for just a short amount of time, but he's having trouble reclaiming the moment.
All ready to go.
Black Panther also in the build queue. He knows fighting. I suppose he has a Panther. I think more Panzer IVs would be better than going for Black Panther Oswin. He still allows him to help fight against the Churchills.
A capture point is being overrun.
Mortar gets a good hit there onto the MG, who does pack on up. About to go get wiped out, honestly. Assault section trying to push over here. Another Churchill now in the field. That two Churchills advance way forward. Halfway to Veteran C3. Eventually, of course, at the self-repair with crits, but it's not been a thing that he has to worry about this game. He's not fighting against regular Grenadiers, just Panzer Grenadiers. Patrick Squalls take severe damage. One does get wiped on out. Throws smoke there, allows the Fire Tech Squad to utilize his smoke. S4 and Panther and also advance along the flank. He does not have the 6-pounder recruit anymore. No, he does, actually. It's way back here.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Sappers need to get over to that Churchill, get it
The
repaired.
enemy is trying to overrun our HQ.
He could throw a heat grenade on either of these vehicles, and maybe to go for the Panther rather than the Panzer IV. Went for another destroyed cover. He did it again.
The squad's gone.
Losing the medic again. AT gun pushing down south. 6-pounder just need to be move back his base. This guy could just stay forward. This Churchill's, of course, in a good position, but needs to continue pursuing. Churchill responding, gets hit there in the Panzer IV. He keeps distance. This Panther's one shot away from death. It's a pin onto the Churchill. This Churchill will finish off the Panther. And these guys will escape up north. This Churchill should be... Okay, that's just a MG, not a AT gun. And these guys will escape on out of there. This Churchill's pretty healthy. Is going to replace the medic. Looks like he lost a sapper as well at one point in time. Mortar could get hit. AT gun needs to keep his distance. Does take some hits there. Throws some smoke there. He's trying to crush the guys. Very bold. Gets one crush. Both of the squads now falling back. Captured Vickers. Two captured Vickers in the region. Another sapper now pulling the field. Not captured Vickers over here. Looks like the Axis player only lost one VP. That's the last time I mentioned it. Mortar could push forward on the point. You can always throw some smoke here at the Churchill itself.
A capture point.
Grenadiers and Soul Search 2 find each other. Both these as Veteran 1, Veteran 3, Veteran 1. So white phosphorus could be thrown. Bundle grenade was thrown. No Mills bombs. Good hits there. Bundle grenade on the AT gun. No Veteran 1, so no Mills bomb.
Weapon crew lost.
Does lose the AT gun. That's not a big issue at the moment. Churchills are superior to Panzer IVs and Ostwinds. Doesn't need AT guns at the moment. Panther's dead. X-Player has plenty of fuel prior for the rest of the game. It's this manpower, like I said, is the issue's going to be. Like I said, focus on the Panzer Grenadiers, and he can't deploy out any vehicles. And Churchills are good versus Panzer Grenadiers. And Strike Blob. Looks like he's trying to throw, throws in a smoke barrage. The British player still needs to worry about his fuel income. He does not have enough fuel for a replacement Churchill. Pretty close to, though. Good pens there. And now the Churchill's Veteran C3. Good shots there on the Churchills. Panzer IV trying to advance his way forward. But he's outclassed. Even this wooden Churchill's far superior than the Panzer IV. Preppers forward to the Panzer Grenadiers. Does get a bounce. Double bounce. Churchill rolls a miss there. Panzer Grenadiers falling back along with the Pioneers. Back to this sector. It's pen there on the Panzer IV. Gets a pen there on the Churchill. Everything's falling back. The sack was kept at the point.
Enemy threatening a
We
capture
got the
point.
AT gun here, getting hit by the Vickers, captured by the Panzer Grenadiers. So we got 3 Panzer Grenadier models versus what appears to be a heavy engineer. Somehow he has a stem.
The enemy have 25
Oh, this
points
AT gun is
left.
completely bugged out. Look at that. He's trying to fire the a Vickers K-Line machine gun slot item with the AT gun. So this AT gun's bugged out entirely. Its main gun will not fire as long as this guy just being stupid like that. Him knocking around though may get him back with the gun. Does get abandoned.
Line's broken.
Yeah, that squad was really bugged out. Panzer Grenadiers will have to throw some bundle grenades off the assault section or bring in a strafe. Vickers firing away. Heat grenade does connect. One shot and the Panzer IV's dead. And we got some sort of barrage being cast there. Got the anti-infantry straight. Those guys are falling back. Churchills, they smell the blood. Vet 3 Churchill could advance this way, while the unvet Churchill could advance up here. The unvetted, it is Specialty 1, almost Specialty 2. May want to be careful, it is relatively wounded. And 6-pounder, Cat 6-pounder does target the wrong one, doesn't get a shot off in time. There's one deploying few. Looks like he could withstand a shot there, but will not be able to withstand another shot, another 10. Churchill almost down. This Churchill's not prioritized firing, gets a good shot there in the Panzer Grenadier. There goes the Panzer IV, gets abandoned, does take out the Churchill there with a pen.
We've just lost a Churchill tank.
He has no fuel for another. Black Panzer Osman firing away. He should take time to destroy the Panzer IV. Smoke grenade from the assault section, bundle grenade from the Panzer Grenadier. Assault section here, unable to decapture this point. He will be able to decapture it now.
Our headquarters are under fire.
Panzer Grenadier gets wiped out, dropped another Panzerschreck. Now it's time for a white phosphorus smoker here. The Maven smoke effect still lingering. Does throw smoke. Capture 6-pounder King the Churchill. The 6-pounder is far more deadly than those Panzerschrecks. Going for a broom bar. Like I said, Stokes would have been very useful. There is a smoke effect there, I believe. The sector is captured, got triple capture favorite for this player, and now the Expert is going to be rapidly counting down.
Our capture point. They're trying
When the
to
grenade
take
has
it.
been thrown, does avoid. He's going to just dogpile the point and win the game. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.